Unfortunately, the sun's gone in this afternoon after a very sunny morning. Well, cloudless sky in the morning. Parked my car just here, and I'm going to walk towards the Welsh Matterhorn. As part of this walk is quite a pleasant gravel drive leading up to a house which I think is currently let out as a holiday cottage. Again, it's been quite dry recently, so there's still a little bit of water in the stream. And there's a hideaway cottage there, Tanny Clogwyn. There's someone at home. There's another little stone bridge. It doesn't lead anywhere, that's just ferns and brambles. There's a tumbling stream running by the side of this other cottage, which also I think doubles as a holiday home. Some nice beech trees in this area. Sun's briefly come out. It's partially out, and there's the Welsh Matterhorn ahead. As I go up this path, it'll gradually, it'll become more impressive as you get closer to it. There's the Molwins, and there's a good view of Snowdon. And Hebog and Molvee, and the Lamtel range in the distance. I'll be coming back down on the other side of the valley. This is a nice little minor ridge which runs up to the village or little hamlet basically of Croesor. Welcome, I believe in English. And you've got views on either side, the valley and Snowdon on the left, and of course the Welsh Matterhorn, Kinnych, up ahead. And recently, well, the last time since I've been here, they've erected these handy footpath signs, Leisure Network. Unfortunately, there's about 90% cloud cover at the moment, so with the trees starting to turn colour, you won't be able to pick up the, won't be able to pick it up. There's a isolated house. There's a horse there. Two horses browsing to the side. Well, it may be occupied. Here's a track running to it. I continue up this way. I'll head towards this signpost. A closer view of that house. The path runs, or it's a track, runs alongside it, and the horse is browsing. There's someone there. There's nice mature trees here. Footpath signs. There's the Welsh Matterhorn again, with a little bit of sun shining on it, and looks like the sun, maybe briefly, coming out from behind a cloud. The sun is trying to come out. Now unfortunately, there's the Welsh Matterhorn, but unfortunately the SC rescue helicopters are out practicing. So hopefully they won't hang around too long. This little whitewashed cottage I'm coming up to, I might have a short break here. It's approximately a a 600-foot ascent from where I parked the car to this point. And this is handy footpath signs here, but it's not quite clear without these signs where the footpath goes. There's the mighty Welsh Matterhorn. It's only less than 2,300 feet above sea level, but it's one of the most impressive looking mountains. But of course it is the end of a ridge, it's not actually a Matterhorn type peak. The helicopter is hovering immediately above the summit of Cwm, the Welsh Matterhorn. The sun, the clouds might be breaking up. That's the track used by walkers to ascend Cwm, the Welsh Matterhorn. I've just come down there, the driveway leading to the cottage, and so now I'll go down this little tarmac lane to the hamlet of Croesor. Descending down here now to the hamlet of Croesor, which lies beneath Morwyn and Cwm. It's there's the chapel, and I believe they did one time have Sunday services a few years ago, where it's still an operating church or functioning church. One thing about the village of Croesor, it certainly has an excellent view of the Welsh Matterhorn. There's the front of that church. It doesn't look as though it's still in use. That's my break here in the Welsh Matterhorn car park. Forgot that. Deep in the little village of Croesor, there's the Welsh Matterhorn, now in sunshine. I'll go across these crossroads and up to the top of that ridge with a line of trees, and then back down to the car park. The most direct route back to the car, but I'll extend the walk a bit and go up this lane. Signpost Tanny Boch. Up there's a very nice little cafe with a good view of the Welsh Matterhorn. I won't be stopping there today. A rather steep descent from the hamlet of Croesor. There's a curious little roadside stone hut. I'm not sure what purpose it serves. That roadside stone hut is actually the Croesor waterworks. See the tip of Cwm on the left hand side. That's what I've always found to be an impressive mountain backdrop. Morwyn Mower on the left and Morwyn Bach on the right. And that little stream runs down underneath this bridge, drains that rather lonely valley. And I have to ascend about, well, maybe 200 feet up to this top of this hill, and then I'll go down a track on the right. Now we've gained a bit of height. Snowdon comes into view, and Cwm is still prominent there, but you can see the ridge behind. This is where I leave the tarmac lane and take this track, which will eventually lead back to the car, I hope. Descended about 200-300 yards down this forestry track. But I'll leave the forestry track here and go down here. Hopefully this it's got a footpath sign. It's a continuation of another track. Continuing my descent, another trusty footpath sign. Looks like there's been some storm damage in this area. Just left the forest. There's no actual footpath sign indicating this is a path, but it looks pretty well trodden and it's roughly heading in the right direction. So hopefully it's not a dead end, but it may well be. I'll carry on going for a little while. I decided to follow the footpath signs rather than take a chance with that other path. I seem to vaguely remember this. It's been a few years since I was last here. Another hideaway cottage. Okay, I think I'm on the right track here. Leaving the hideaway cottage. This is the track that leads up to it. Luckily they have these footpath signs here indicating the right of way. Otherwise it'd be very easy to miss these turn-offs. Winter months, these footpaths are far more obvious than they are in the late summer and autumn months because of the ferns. But no problem, this is seems to be quite a clear path, and I'm breaking out into the open again, and of course I've got there's Snowdon and the Welsh Matterhorn again. So now I descend quite steeply now, I think, down to the valley floor, back to semi-civilization, the tarmac lane, and there's stone steps someone put up in years gone by to gain access to that footpath. I just go up here now, just 30 yards or so, and then turn left down this footpath. And still got a good 200 feet to descend. My car is over there beneath that rock. Have to make my own way down from the road down to this point. But now it looks as though I'm a semblance of a footpath, which I think leads up to a house just back there. There's the good old Welsh Matterhorn back in view. Streams that run down this valley, one from Croesor and one from the Cwm between Molwynbach and Molwyn. It's quite cloudy. The sun really didn't come out, and I think that probably one time, along there is the disused railway when Croesor was a working village, bringing the slate down to what matter. So this is not this disused railway. The disused railway is just along there, outside that other stream. There's the rock face. My car's parked just underneath it. I'm coming to the end of this walk then. There's the gate that gives access to the road. And here was the line of the disused railway of course long gone, more wind mower in the back.